why so many people lose all their money in crypto. And it's a tough conversation. Here we are, bear market, we hope, of course, is over. We are starting to see the first signs of spring in the crypto markets. Still a lot of disbelief, still a lot of negativity, still a lot of pain. But here we are. People are missing out in a big way. And it's actually not what you think it is, because a lot of people think they're missing out and they FOMO into stuff when they're not actually missing out. What they're missing out on is the big picture. They're looking at the little picture and they're missing out on the big picture, which is creating generational wealth for yourself, your family, your grandchildren, if you don't screw it up. If you can wait 18 months to 2 years to sell everything, you don't have to overcomplicate stuff. And I'm not saying you can't play around. Don't get me wrong. Take a little bit of your money, 5%, 10%, whatever your portfolio. Not financial advice, obviously, never is. Just my thoughts on stuff, but you can play around a little bit. Put some money in DeFi, put some of your money into higher risk stuff. But the amount of money people put into stuff and the amount of money people lose, I mean, goodness gracious. Now, we were talking about the bald coin the other day, the new meme coin that was launched on the Coinbase base Ethereum layer 2 network. As I was saying at the time, don't go chasing waterfalls. Come on, guys. TLC references all day up in here. It's like a tick. Anyway, here's a crazy story. So Bald, the new meme coin, ended up kind of being a rug pull. Surprise, surprise, right? Unfortunately, people did FOMO in and had scary losses. Here's one guy who spent 1,000 Ethereum. 1,000 Ethereum. Oh my gosh. Spent 1,000 Ethereum buying Bald, this meme coin. And the devs rug pulled, and his $3 million went to $2,000 in just a day. This is why we don't go chasing after the newest FOMO coin. Or goodness gracious, if you do, don't put 1,000 Ethereum in, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? The lure of overnight riches is actually one of the most dangerous things to investors in the cryptocurrency space. One of the things that messes people up the most. And it's interesting what has come out of this whole Bald coin rug pull. So it went up to $100 million market cap, back down to basically zero. Within 72 hours, people went from being rich to broke again. In fact, if you bought Bald coin and you went away for the weekend and you came back, you'd say, wow, I was a millionaire and now I'm not. That's how quick it moves in crypto. What's interesting here, though, is the connections of the person who launched the Bald meme coin on the Coinbase chain to FTX. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. FTX. They're back. Sam the bank man trying to free more people from their money. Come on, Sam, cut it out, dude. Now, look, it's hard to say if Sam actually had any involvement because he's like on house arrest and he has limited access to technology on that house arrest. But it doesn't mean that one of the other FTX executives couldn't have had something to do with it. And why are we talking about FTX in relation to the Bald coin? Well, because there's some pretty interesting connections. Thousands of Ethereum basically flowed from FTX-controlled wallets over to the Bald Deployer wallet. Bald Deployer was the first voter on all sushi protocols back in the day. Bald Deployer tweets have the same sender structure as SBF. Bald Deployer was also the biggest DYDX farmer. Bald Deployer posts sound like SBF. There's a lot of connections of that Bald wallet to FTX. Now look, who knows for certain, right? Maybe we'll find out some of the stuff in the wash eventually. But certainly it looks like there's some dirty business going on here. Once again, surprise, surprise. FTX comes up and, more fraud, more BS, more carnage in the crypto space. Whether that's 100% true or not doesn't even matter at this point. But the reality is crypto is just crazy, man. And a lot of people are just going to get chopped up. And it breaks my heart because, even if you try hard in crypto, you can just lose it all. And here's an interesting one as well. So the Bald rug pull is one thing. And then there's the Curve Finance hack. Now, I'm a Curve Finance holder. I like Curve Finance. I think it's a very important part of the DeFi landscape. But you see, the founder of Curve Finance, he took out a $100 million loan using the Curve tokens as collateral for that loan, which that's fine. I don't have any problems with that. If some dude wants to take a loan, buy a house, like, more power to him. Who cares? That's fine. I know there's people out there that look at anybody who starts any protocol and, it's like, okay, you're a DeFi founder. Well, if you hold your tokens, you're a scammer. If you sell your tokens, if you're a scammer. If you stake your tokens, you're a scammer. If you don't stake your tokens, you're a scammer. There's always people who are going to criticize you no matter what. I don't think that he did anything wrong. He created a very important DeFi protocol. He deserves to get paid. The problem is that loan that he took has a liquidation point. And once Curve got hacked, a huge amount of Curve went into the hands of the hacker, enough to potentially wreck the markets. Other people caught whiff. It's like sharks start going. They smell the blood in the water and they start looking for the next victim. The shorters come out, and they were trying very hard over the last 24 hours to try to wreck this position, to ruin Michael's life, essentially, destroy his position, force him to sell his home, all that kind of stuff. Normal stuff that people do in markets. Yeah. Anyway, as of now, the situation has been avoided. But the last thing you'd want to happen would be for this to happen, because it could cause a pretty bloody event in the market with a lot of liquidity being sucked up and drained out, and a lot of pain happening. Because if he gets liquidated on that loan, Curve goes like way down, liquidity flees, more people get liquidated on more stuff in more places, and you start having a contagion event where things start breaking. The one thing I think that Michael probably shouldn't have done, the founder of Curve, would be to risk so damn much of the Curve supply on a collateralized loan in DeFi, because you can never predict markets. You can never predict the kind of crap that'll happen. Like, for example, your protocol getting hacked. Yeah. Now, to be clear, if you're using Curve Finance, it's only affected some of the older pools. New pools do not have this problem. Still, though, a bit of caution. If you are in Curve or think about putting money in Curve, just wait for all this stuff to blow over before you do any of that. It's such a tough one because DeFi is so great. The flip side is there's so much risk. Hacks happen all the time. And if you take insurance out, you can use Nexus Mutual to take smart contract insurance out. People who had smart contract insurance for Curve Finance can get paid out. I think there was $6.6 million or something like that of people who had taken insurance. So those people will probably get paid out in this situation. All they have to do is apply. So if that's you, make sure to, of course, claim your insurance claim. But it's so tough trying to make money in DeFi because not only is there impermanent loss, not only are there tax implications, not only do APYs dry up like super quickly, then hacks happen, you lose all your money. And let's say, okay, you take the insurance. Well, then your money that you're earning is like cut in half. And then, okay, so your 6 or 7 or 8% yield on staking your Ethereum on some platform, now it's down to 4% or 5%. And then the tax man wants to take half of that. And, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it sometimes? I don't know. It's tough. A lot of people are just going to get chopped up. And this is a story that hit me pretty hard too, being a father and just thinking about screwing it all up. Something that keeps me awake sometimes at night, even though I feel like I've done pretty well in the markets. You still got to think about it. You still have to think like, am I doing the right things that are going to make sure that I'm securing the financial destiny of my children? This guy on CoinFession said I took out $80,000 of my daughter's college fund to long Solana at $220. Hurts me every time I look at her. I thought I could make it into 300K and move her family out from Chicago. She still thinks I have the money and that I can send her to the same college as her friends. Now, look, I never know if these CoinFession stories are true, but that sounds like a true story. And again, it illustrates exactly what I'm talking about here and why people get chopped up in these damn markets. Dude went long at the top and got crushed got crushed in that position. I mean, goodness gracious, never take out money that you cannot afford to lose. The golden rule of crypto, man. And yet so many people always break that golden rule. People think that they're going to be the exception. You're usually not. You're usually the rule. You have to inform yourself in these markets and not get chopped up like this. Don't get chopped up chasing meme coins. Don't get chopped up, taking too big of risks in DeFi. I'm not saying don't use DeFi. I use DeFi. Just manage your risks here a little bit, guys. And of course, never invest money you can't afford to lose. Never put so much on the line, especially without thinking. I mean, long in Solana at 220 with your daughter's college fund. Dude. Crazy stuff. Now, I want to dive into this topic a little bit more with you, but before we do that, I just want to let you know, if you're not yet signed up for the Wealth Mastery newsletter, you're straight up missing out, dude. This is the newsletter, the best newsletter in crypto, and we try super hard to provide you with truckloads of value in every single issue. It comes 3 times a week to your inbox. We're talking altcoins, we're talking DeFi, we're talking the latest news, we're talking airdrops. Some of the airdrops we've shared have made thousands of dollars. All you have to do is click sign up and sign up for free. You can join our 75,000 weekly readers and get it checked out. There is a link in the description where you can check that out. So stop missing out. It's the best newsletter in crypto, and it's going to get you the alpha that you need to stay on top of what's going on in this market. It moves fast, and we try to keep you up to date with all of the latest. I like this meme. This is the meme of all the people lining up at $69,000 to buy Bitcoin, and now that we're down at $30,000, nobody wants to buy Bitcoin. Now, it's not technically true because we have seen, of course, a big increase of total wallet addresses and stuff like that. But the reality of this meme does hit true, even though we've seen MicroStrategy buying and we've seen small retail wallets buying, et cetera, et cetera. The truth of the matter is most people are not here. Now, we've got a good contingent of people who are still here. I mean, a lot of people listen to this conversation right now. That's fantastic. People are here. People are interested. People want to know what's going on in crypto right now. Smart investors, savvy investors are dialed in right now because they know the opportunities are here. And if you don't get chopped up, you know the opportunities are here. But most people, they'll wait until the new highs are in. They're not going to buy Bitcoin until Bitcoin costs $120,000 or $150,000 and the media is telling them it's the new paradigm of money. And at that point, you either start taking some damn profits, you listening right now, you either stay taking some damn profits or you hold everything down for another 95% loss in the next bear market. It's just that simple sometimes. It really, really is. And I want to hit this point home too, because look, if you do this right, and I hope that you do, I really do. Every single one of you listening to this, I want you to make it. I want you to live that life that you dream of living. I want you to have the financial freedom that you dream of having. I want you to be able to provide for your family in the way you want to be able to provide for your family. I want you to make it. I really, really do. And in my honest opinion, I believe that the people who are here and dialed in now have the best chance of making it in the next market cycle, in this coming market cycle. Late 2024, early 2025, the people who have been accumulating now should be selling then. Not financial advice, of course. But here's a thought for you. When you make millions of dollars in the next bull run, I hope you make millions of dollars, do it. Do not let anyone demean your achievement by saying, oh, you just got lucky. Shh, please. Getting lucky. People who say that have no idea what the heck they're talking about. If you have survived 2022, if you have survived the Luna crash, the lender crash, Celsius and Voyage and all the rest of it, the FTX collapse, the wallet hacks, the DeFi hacks out the wazoo up in here, man. The rug pulls. Oh, so many rug pulls. Goodness gracious. How many rug pulls? 10 rug pulls a day. It's crazy. The bridge hacks, some of the biggest hacks in the history of crypto and bridge hacks. The altcoin failure rate. Look at how many altcoins have failed. 90% of altcoins have failed. 20,000 coins listed on CoinMarketCap. 19,000 of them are absolute garbage. They're never going to do anything ever again, are going to go to zero. The depression, of course, that comes from watching your portfolio value go down, watching all of the pain experiencing these collapses and the hacks and the drama, your wrecked portfolio, the FUD, the constant FUD, waking up to the market and going, what new pain awaits me today in this bear market? You don't let them say that you were lucky. You earned it. Gosh darn it, you earned it. You earned it. Remember that. This shit ain't easy. At least not right now. We're on hard mode in the market right now. Easy times are going to come back. Late 2024, it's going to be like, this is so breezy and cool and easy. We're all making money. 2023 ain't like that. No, 2023 is hard. And there's still ways to make money. We talk about that all the time on here. There's new narratives to chase. There's new ways to position yourself, et cetera, et cetera. But it's tough. You've got a lot of things working against you. Yourself, the protocols, the whales. So if you make it, you earned it.